Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Sunday frequency meditation. I'm in Hawaii right now, just sitting outside. It's a beautiful night. And tonight is a slightly different in tone. Most of what we do here with the space-time method is architectural. And what I mean by that is that we talk more about positioning in time and space. We work with structure. And certainly with what is being revealed in the world today, with all people who have been guiding in the spiritual sector, some of their inconsistencies are coming to light. So we don't ever deal with a personality. It's not about what, for instance, I'm saying. It's structural. It's the mechanics on how the universe creates itself. And I brought it in so that we then can interpret that, translate it, and understand how we create ourselves here. So we stabilize the spine. We orient to the center of our sphere. We shift from one configuration of reality into another. It's incredibly efficient because we're not trying to fix a broken version of you. We simply locate a more coherent version and move there. And when position changes, experience reorganizes, your system reorganizes. This is why the shifts are so fast, so potent, and permanent, not always having to be in that loop of self-improvement. But tonight, so let's just take a nice deep breath in, really feel the air coming into your lungs. You in your body, just right here, right now. Tonight, we're going to approach the same truth, but from another doorway. Rather than focusing on movement between configurations, between those versions of you, we're going to rest in what doesn't move at all. So beneath every version of you, beneath the reactive self, the successful self, the wounded self, the evolved self, there's something unchanged. It's been present through every chapter. It was there in childhood, it is here now, and it will always remain. So this meditation is about forming a conscious relationship with that unchanging present, and not as a philosophy, not as a belief, but directly. It's what everyone's seeking. That relationship, that conscious relationship, that awareness of this intelligence that guides all. And when you recognize that steady awareness, something very powerful happens. And tonight we're going to do that. Just take another deep breath in. You get that awareness or that aha moment that you realize you don't need to repair the entire personal history in order to access clarity. You're not required to heal every past identity to stabilize. It's far simpler. You simply return to what has always been stable. And that's the deeper efficiency. So tonight, instead of shifting systems, we recognize the intelligence that has always been holding every system together. What that does, it makes you more, if you like, more masterful in how you render yourself and how you move into those other versions of you. If you like, you kind of you got to join the club. You got to see what's going on behind the scenes instead of just aimlessly sending out prayers, hope, without any feedback. that more complete version of you, that intelligence that we're talking about, that awareness, it wants to make contact. It wants to have a relationship with it, which is a two-way communication, not just one way, sending out into a black hole. And this will bring an intimacy. So when we do the space-time method, when you're doing the movement, when you're stabilizing in your sphere, you're going to be aware. You're going to co-create that next version of you. When you start co-creating with that wholer version of you, life gets really fun. No more, what am I having to fix and heal? It's more like, oh, we're perfect. We're here to create, expand from that intelligence. So tonight, instead of shifting systems, as I said, we're going to recognize that intelligence. And when the tones come in, you'll hear me when we do, we're going to probably do, I don't know how many transmissions. And that's when I bring in tones. They're doing something very specific. They pull attention out of the head and into the field. They draw the awareness down through the body, through the spine, and back to the center of our sphere. The thinking layer softens because the tones resonate beneath thinking. The tones resonate at the system level. And with that, they reorganize you at a frequency level. You stop listening from identity and start resting as the awareness itself. And that's their power. It does other things, especially for myself, but that's what I bring to the table for everybody else. In other words, they stabilize you. What's always been here. So we don't have to think about it. We don't have to analyze it. Just observe it and observe that inner environment and what's happening there when the tones come in with no expectations. Okay, so let's take another beautiful breath in together. Really coming here right now. If your eyes are closed, open your eyes. Look around you. Look at that environment outside of your body. Just notice it. You've created it with that intelligence that we're going to bring tonight of awareness. We're not going to bring in the intelligence that's always there. We're going to bring in the awareness of the awareness that is always there. And now close your eyes, coming back into our body, that inner environment. And this is where we're going to rest throughout this transmission. So right now, there is awareness. It's already here. It knows these words as they are heard. It knows sensation in the body. It knows the space around you. As we take another breath in, we go into self-inquiry. To help you separate from the separation. Notice that this knowing is effortless. You're not producing it. It's already functioning. Mm-hmm. Let a thought arise naturally. Try not to control it. The thought appears, and immediately it is known. What knows it? The thought might change, dissolve, or be replaced by another. The knowing of it does not strain or adjust. Stay here. Stay with this distinction. There's a movement of thinking, and there is the simple fact of knowing that thinking is occurring. Now allow attention to rest on a sensation in the body. Perhaps there's warmth, perhaps pressure, perhaps subtle tension somewhere. That sensation is present, that is known. If the sensation shifts, the shift is known. If it intensifies, that is known. If it fades, that is known. Is awareness altered by what it knows? Or does it remain open while experience moves within it? We'll now deepen this recognition with the body softened slightly. Let your breath settle just naturally. There's nothing to achieve here. Simply rest as a field that knows experience. And during this transmission, allow attention to fall back into the sense of being aware. Is the oba a kuto oba a juto e la bala toba e koto posita to posalato ko a te kopo. La sota boa sota o akukola o mo into aja a ye abuzi e ku o a e kota e koto butiko o soto po ala koto bo la to bo bata e boda. Shteba eko neko de begada. The second it up, but the empty orbit uda ataka ahead or the head or me a man, young me, and the me down you me on the eye. Baba with the ball, a vero, oh yeah. Shoot about. Take a good go. Gently return to the inquiry. Consider sleep. Last night, there's a period where the world disappeared. The usual sense of identity was not active. Thoughts were not organized in the way they are now. Yet waking occurred. There's a natural sense that sleep happened. What remained continuous through those changing states? Waking is known. Dreaming is known. Deep rest is known by its trace. So states shift. Awareness does not report strain or interruption. It remains a constant through which states pass. Now notice a sense of being a person. There's memory, there's history. There are preferences, ambitions, fears, plans. All of this is present as experience. And just like thought and sensation, it is known. The idea of me appears as a collection of thoughts and feelings. This too is known. Is awareness contained within this identity? Or is identity appearing within awareness? Stay here. Stay. If fear arises, it is known. If anxiety rises, it is known. If a sense of lack or incompletion appears, it is known. Fear is an experience. Anxiety is an experience. Incompletion is an experience. What knows these experiences? Is that which knows afraid? Is that which knows incomplete? Or are these movements appearing within the vastness of awareness? Let's enter the second transmission now. Let the questions fall away. Allow attention just to relax backward into the simple sense of being aware. No efforts required. Awareness is already present. During this transmission, remain as the presence, the unmoving presence. Batakoposhukuta. Yakareka ombojarat au audu. Yakareka omasika bokasaita kosukabo autu. Ora a uda ua ia ua aba agu a fula goraba. Vida posusopa de to pushakapa. Witubo. Stay here. Uga te pasaka ano po ala oba de kanta po re mate to po uba a majaka e no po su to po mate ka pala. Yakareka ono shaka po utsu te po kote. Kriasa te po ka sa la ko to ko po pitika te po utsu ka te po te po o e utsu ko ta ka po su ta 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 o e ko pacha ko pala to so step back. Gently return within this vast field of knowing. A perspective functions. It feels personal. It reacts. Tries to control circumstances and outcomes. It attempts to secure safety through thought. All of this activity is seen. The persona moves like a wave, rising and falling. The field of awareness remains like the ocean beneath it. The wave may believe it is separate from the ocean. It may feel isolated or threatened. Yet it never leaves the water from which it arises. In every being, the same knowing presence operates. Different bodies express differently. Different minds tell different stories. The capacity to know remains unchanged. Even now, awareness is knowing this moment through this particular form. You cannot step outside of it. Even the attempt to grasp awareness is known within awareness. Rest is not knowing. Let thought Let thought move freely. Let sensation move freely. Let emotion move freely. Notice what does not move. Taking a breath in, and now we refine this. Let's go clear. We're not adding philosophy. We're verifying something directly. Awareness is present now. It knows these words. It knows the body. Now we ask very clearly, can awareness be seen as an object? No. It cannot be seen as an object. Anything you can see is appearing within it. Can awareness be heard? No, it cannot be heard. Sound is known within it. Can awareness be touched? No. Awareness cannot be touched. Sensation is known within it. Can awareness be located in space? No. Awareness cannot be located in space. Any location you imagine is known within awareness. Stay here. Let's go deeper, clearer. Does awareness have a shape? No, awareness does not have a shape. Does it have a size? No, awareness doesn't have a size. Does it have an age? No. Awareness has no age. Age belongs to the body. Memory belongs to the mind. Both are known. Was awareness born? No. Awareness was never born. Birth is an event remembered now. That memory appears within awareness. Can awareness die? No, awareness cannot die. Death is an idea appearing as thought. Thought is known. Can this awareness, intelligence, improve? No. This intelligence cannot improve. Can this intelligence decline? No. This intelligence, awareness, cannot decline. Clarity may increase, confusion may increase. Both are movements known within awareness, within this intelligence. Is this intelligence ever anxious? No. This intelligence is never anxious. Anxiety is sensation and thought. It is no. Is awareness ever incomplete? No. Awareness is never incomplete. Incompletion is a feeling appearing within it. Is this intelligence trying to secure the future? No. It's not trying to secure the future. Planning happens. It is known. Is this awareness threatened? No. Threat is a reaction in the nervous system. It is known. Now pause here. If the answer no feels conceptual, check again. We are not denying experience. We are distinguishing between what moves and what does not. Fear moves. Thought moves. Sensation moves. Does awareness move? No. Awareness does not move. States change. Waking, dreaming, deep sleep. Does this intelligence report strain between states? No. It doesn't report strain between these states. Even the sense of being a person rises and falls. Is awareness personal? No. Awareness is not personal. Personality is pattern. It is known. Stay here with me. Now let's ask the most direct question. Can you step outside of awareness? Can you step outside of this intelligence? No. You cannot step outside of this awareness. You cannot step outside of this intelligence. Even the attempt to grasp it appears within it. Can awareness lose itself? No. Awareness cannot lose itself. Only attention contracts. Awareness remains. Is there ever a moment when this intelligence, this awareness, this fuller version of you is absent? No. It's never absent. Absence is an idea remembered now. Let this settle. We are not building belief. We're removing confusion at a very deep level. If awareness cannot be born, cannot die, cannot be harmed, cannot be improved, cannot be diminished, then once you are fundamentally has never been at risk. Stay with that. No effort required. Now the questions stop. What remains does not need confirmation. From here we enter the final transmission. Just settle here with this self-inquiry. And notice where is the separation now? There is no separation. Notice you and your body, right here, right now. Always with this awareness, always with this intelligence, always with this wholer version of you. We have separated from the separation. We are aware of the awareness. Nothing needs to be added to awareness. Nothing needs to be removed. Experience continues to move. Awareness remains. Stay here. Rest here as the unchanging presence within, which the play of life unfolds. And with that, I'll see you all next Sunday.